Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight I'm going to be talking about the tragic death of D'Angelo. Now, we all heard about the mother of his first son passing away, Angie Stone, by car accident. And now, back to back, their son that they share is facing the loss of another parent. D'Angelo was definitely iconic because I grew up at a time where I used to watch TV in the morning. We would have shows like 106 in Park, TRL, and all of the video countdown shows. And when he came out with How Does It Feel? People like myself, my peers, we would basically pop out our VCR, put in a tape, and we would make our own sort of playlist. And his video was one that definitely was on my playlist in the morning. It was recorded on my VHS playlist that I would record. I had like Missy Elliott, Hot Boys on there, D'Angelo. I had several different songs on there, and he was like a big icon. So TMZ is definitely reporting that he has passed away from pancreatic cancer. So this right here is what TMZ posted. It says Grammy-winning R&B soul singer D'Angelo is dead from pancreatic cancer. Brown Sugar singer-songwriter died Tuesday morning in NYC, according to sources connected to his family and his former manager. D'Angelo was a singular talent who collaborated with the likes of Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Q-Tip, and after bursting onto the scene in 1995 with his solo debut album Brown Sugar, he won 4 Grammys, including Best R&B Album for Voodoo in 2001 and Black Messiah in 2016. He also won Best R&B Song in 2016 for Really Love and Best Male R&B Vocal Performance for Untitled and, the song How Does It Feel? Even before the Grammy win, How Does It Feel left in print on music and the minds of schoolgirls everywhere for its iconic video, which featured the singer alone against a blank background, appearing to be fully unclothed. Now, not funny, but the thing about this video had all of the girls going crazy. I remember my cousin, right? When this video came out, you can only see down to his like waistline. You couldn't really see anything lower, but it had the implication that he was nude. So I remember every time the video would come on, my cousin would go up to the TV and then she would act like she's like looking down to see if she can see something more. And she would like go up to the screen and she would like look down. And I'm like, girl, back away from the TV, back away. And that was something that was like, that's a memory that I always have. May she rest in peace also. But my cousin would definitely do that. And it's like, it's crazy how all of these legends are passing away. 51 is young. It's not old at all. And to see that he has lost his battle to pancreatic cancer is definitely saddening. Let's see what else TMZ has posted. It says last year, Raphael Sadiq told Rolling Stone that D'Angelo was working on releasing a new album, saying he's excited. And he's working on 6 pieces right now, and he seems super excited. So it sounds like he has some archived music that was set to be released. And then they also brung up Angie Stone as well. And it says the singer is survived by 2 sons and a daughter. The mother of his first son was singer Angie Stone, who died tragically this year in a car accident. D'Angelo was 51. So how sad is that to have your mother pass away tragically in a car accident, and then months later, your father lose his battle to pancreatic cancer? My condolences go out to their son, their family members, and anybody who was affected by the tragic loss. Let me put the StreamYard link in the chat to see if there's anybody who wants to come up and share maybe a memory that you have associated to maybe going to a D'Angelo concert or associated to seeing one of his music videos or the song or anything like that. So let me put that up in the chat and let me see if there are any other reports that are coming out. All right. So this right here, it says, according to Variety, the family released a statement. The shining star of our family has dimmed his light for us in this life. After a prolonged and courageous battle with cancer, we are heartbroken to announce that Michael D'Angelo Archer, known to his fans around the world as D'Angelo, has been called home, departing this life today, October 14th, 2025. They go on to say, we are saddened that he can only leave dear memories with his family, but we are eternally grateful for the legacy, extraordinarily moving music he leaves behind. We ask that you respect our privacy during this difficult time, but invite you all to join us in mourning his passing while also celebrating the gift of song that he has left for the world. So that is a statement that is left from his family, and that is them announcing his passing from pancreatic cancer. All right. Miss Owen says, rest in peace, D'Angelo. Housing applicant says, Devil's Pie and Nothing Even Matters with Lauryn Hill and Makeup to Break Up with Method Man. I guess those are some of your favorite songs. Him and Angie now together again. Prayers for their son. I definitely broke my mama's TV when it flipped forward due to me trying to see it. Wow, memories. Cruising is my favorite song by him. I can listen to it every day, all day. He says, I know his family is devastated because this just damn near ruined my day. Right. Something is diabolical yet again because no way. The poor son. I pray for his strength because he. What? Y'all say the most backhanded. Like, why would you even type that? I took it off the screen, but like, why would you even type that? Like, are y'all cool? Like, why would you even say that? Like, girl, boy, whoever you is, like, y'all be trying to be funny at a time when it's just literally not needed. It just shows that I need attention. I don't have attention in life or my life is miserable. Like, why would you even write that? Hey, Sheila.
Hey, how you doing, Nick? I was just up doing my run, and I had sent you a text this morning. I see you already on it, man. R.I.P. to D'Angelo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what did his music impact you in any way, or do you have any memories of like when a song came on or something that you could remember dating back to like his music or anything?
Well, I always liked D'Angelo just from the giddy up. You know what I mean? From way back in the day. But a song that I always remember that everybody back in my day was tripping off of is when he did that. I want to say it was "How Does You Feel" or something like that. How does it feel? And he
Yeah,
supposedly naked in the video or something like that. That was kind of like revolutionary. You know, he was like his own man. You know, he did his own thing in a time when that wasn't cool to do it. You know, now it's cool to be rebellious or have a difference of opinion than the status quo. But he was doing that way back in the day. He was always his own man, always doing his own thing. To me, he was like Life Jennings before Life Jennings. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
And he fit right in that vein back in the day to me, like Jodeci. Um, it was another dude I liked it back then too. I can't think of his name right now, but he was just one of those guys, and I think that he was romantically involved with Angie Stone at some period in time, if I'm correct.
yeah. They have a son together.
Right? And it seemed like didn't she pass away earlier this year too from like a car accident?
Yes,
Yeah, that's just crazy, man. We're losing a lot of our greats, people that really, really, you know, uh meant a lot to us. You know what I'm saying? Especially people in my genre. You know what I mean? Those was the people that was talking like things that I could relate. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Yeah, so that's a hard one. My boy Anthony Johnson hit me this morning with that, and then I hit you, and you was already up, and I was like, that's a hard one right there, D'Angelo. That was a good brother, but like us all, we go through our trials and tribulations. He's just doing his, I think, quietly, just trying to get through it, and unfortunately, it seemed to have taken him out.
right, correct, correct. Somebody said they had a daughter. Well, according to TMZ, it says they had a son together. So I don't know. LD, what's your thoughts?
Well, I didn't have much to say. I just wanted to come up and, give D'Angelo his flowers. I just, remember him being like, I think it was the producer on that, You Will Know. track from Jason's lyric, and ever since then I was like following his work. I was like a little young girl back then, and but yeah, that Brown Sugar album had me like in a chokehold back then. So I just wanted to give the man his flowers. He was just a magnificent talent, like so talented. And yeah, I'm this one hurts a little bit. I can't lie.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Crystal, what's your thoughts that you want to add?
Hey y'all. Hey Neek.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I've been praying for you. Um yeah, this is tough cuz I'm an 80s baby growing up in the 90s and I was in front of the TV. I was dancing in front of him like I was in the video and like to not have those core R&B artists that are like passing away now is kind of tough. It's tough. It's kind of hard to fathom like music without those elders in the R&B realm. I miss that. I miss old school R&B because we don't really have that no more.
Yeah, I think it's so iconic because right now in 2025, you can put on How Does It Feel and you can still feel good and want to listen to it. A lot of the music that they putting out right now is like recyclable. Like in 10
Right.
years, will we want to throw it on? Will we listen to it? Will it have the same impact? The good thing about his music is it was timeless. So at any time, you can put that music on any year and you can still have the same feels. That's why he was iconic. So I agree with what you're saying. Go ahead.
I was just thinking, about what you were saying. I still have that feel good when he comes on, like when him and Angie and even Michael. I go back to the Michael Jackson days. Like I really loved music at that time. Music basically raised me. And so when I listen to that stuff and to know that these artists aren't here, because you got Gladys Knight still traveling. She's still traveling and still performing in her later years. And I wish that we had the opportunity to see him come back out of his shell.
Yeah, it definitely would have been amazing to see him make a comeback and release an album that he was working on. According to Raphael Sadiq, he says last year he was working on an album, so that would have been cool to hear from. And I'm sure at some point they'll probably release it if the work is already done.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
cool for it to be
it's
like
just sad. It's just
tribute.
sad. I didn't see this anywhere. You were the first person that I saw reported, and so I've been online because I'm working. But when you come on, I'm a mod, so I got to jump on. And I was like, what? And I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen it anywhere else because I haven't been active online. But girl, this is a shocker for me. I am in shock.
Yes, and crazy. I like one of my mods sent it to me, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, not right after Angie. Like, what is going on here? So
Right after Angie.
come on because like I said, I have so many memories growing up to where when his music video How Does It Feel came on, the girlies was going crazy. We were young, but that like Fila said, that music video was revolutionary, was iconic because at that time, the R&B singers, their level of sex symbol was going outside in black leather and getting rained on in the rain.
Right.
Took it a step further to where he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna put a black background. I'm gonna give the illusion that I ain't got nothing on. I'm ripped. My body is nice." And it was a simple video, but it really just drew you in to him and really, got I know his rate went up after that, but it was definitely
He was the Tupac of
iconic.
R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go what you say, Fila?
I said back then when he came out with that video, it made him like the Tupac of R&B. He was in the lane of his own. You know what I mean? He wasn't going by none of the rules. He was just expressing himself how he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
And
And I
it
think
really
that's
like yeah,
I'm
catapulted him into mainstream
And
because
I was about
you
to say, I think that's one of the bigger things that like he didn't get his credit. We gave him credit, but he didn't get like that mainstream credit because he was such a rule breaker. And I love that about him.
Yeah. Hey, I
mm,
want to say this real quick for the younger people and people my age. When you see all these R&B stars, the guy I couldn't remember earlier that I said I also like was Jaheim. You know how a lot of these older people come out like Jaheim, and he was kind of talking about his braids and whatever he was going through, and then when Genuine failed, they was kind of talking about him. I think that as a people, we should just go support him because this is one thing you got to realize: they gave their whole entire life to us to make our life, you know, feel cool. To us, it's just a vibe on the radio, right? But to them, it's how they feed their kids. It's how they probably pay their mamas health insurance, their health insurance, their kids, everything, right? So they basically gave they all. So when I see them back out, I kind of say to myself, man, they probably need to be out. They probably need to be getting that money, right? So the least I could do is go to the show and just show them love. Not even about the money, just let them know we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So you hear about an old school tour coming through your city, whoever, JJ Fad. I mean, these people have been out there 30, 40 years, right? Dedicated their life. Man, go out there and show them some love, man. So you know when they do pass, you be like, man, I seen them. I was in the crowd. I gave them that love, and you let them know that they was appreciated. Because one thing is for sure, we all gonna get up out of here some sort,
Right.
but we all gonna get up out of here.
That's
So
big
And
fact.
might
so you
show
know
that love,
what?
you
You
know.
know what? I went and saw Fantasia and Anthony Hamilton 2 weeks ago.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
y'all, when I say that performance was, I've seen the Escape show. I even went to B2K and Bow Wow and all of them. I love going to shows, and I like that's how I grew up. And so when I see Bow Wow on stage, I act like I'm 16 again because
You know what I'm saying?
But to that point, now one thing I will say about, us 80s babies, 90s, we do show love. Like
right,
our musicians, our entertainers, they may not have had the mainstream spotlight like they used to have when they were younger. But when they go on their tours, because I tell you, like New Edition, they gonna sell out like
yes,
every time. We gonna take care of them on that tour end. That's one thing we gonna do. We gonna
Y'all
spend
gonna
our
be
money.
Bobby,
But
right?
maybe D'Angelo, right? All of that. But I think
Bobby,
D'Angelo
my
was
guy. That's
just,
my guy. You
but
know?
maybe he
so
was
y'all
just
know
too sick.
Erica.
Maybe he was
Erica
just too
Badu
sick.
puts on a good show too. Erica Badu puts on an amazing show, and she still sounds the same. She
I
puts
ain't
on
seen
an
her.
amazing show.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Nick. I'm gonna fall off. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate you showing love to this magnificent talent. And rest in peace, D'Angelo. You gave us some great years, some great music, just timeless music. And I
Yeah.
hope your family, I hope his family is being cradled by the arms of the Lord during this hard time.
Absolutely,
So I'm
absolutely, and
out.
I'm gonna fall down too. I just, I'm still in shock, y'all. I'm still in shock, but I'll be in the comments. Neek, I'm still praying for you, praying for Lucky's family, and definitely praying for D'Angelo and Angie's son. And y'all be blessed and stay up.
All
Oh,
right.
thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, baby.
All right. All right. Any closing remarks you want to say, Fila?
Hey man, y'all know I'm always on the positive tip, man. If you ever get a chance, go over to my IG channel. It's on the screen. I just always let people know, man. Life is beautiful, man. Life itself is the gift. You can find anything and everything to gripe about or say, this person's living better than me, or I wish I had this, that, and the third. But if you show a little gratitude for what you got, what you'll realize is, for most of us, what we got right now is what we dreamed of yesterday or maybe 5 or 10 years ago. So before you start grabbing for that new thing and that new achievement, just remember all this is temporary and we're gonna leave it here. So the quicker you can get content with what you got, the longer you can wrap your mind around enjoying it. And that's what life is about, man. Just enjoying the present because life itself is the gift, man. Trust what I'm telling you. Al feeling much respect.
Yeah, and as you can see, like it doesn't matter how successful you are, how gifted you are. We all have a human experience, and if you have cancers or different things that pass down from your family, you never know when it can affect any of us. I think this should be a wake up call to anyone who. I think pancreatic cancer affects males the most. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check, but um use this as a wake up call to go get checkups. Make sure that you are up to speed on your health. Get your physicals going. A lot of us sometimes, me, I'm one of those people that's always in the doctor like, my elbow hurt, it's weird. But some people they'll go years without getting physicals and putting it off, having pains and always trying to mask it with something else. Like, don't put your health to the side. Make sure you make your health a priority and go get those checkups. Go get those checkups and see where you are as far as that. We can all probably be a lot better with what we put in our bodies, what we're eating, um, and so on and so forth. So I just wanted
Hey
to
Nick,
say,
let me say this real quick, Nick. I don't know if most people know, but I had 3 kidney transplants, right? I've been on dialysis 3 times, right? So when I talk from a person with experience. When I say life is a gift and enjoy every moment, because life is going to change at any given moment. That person you've been loving forever, they're not going to love you no more. For some of us, that big mama, that auntie, that whoever you lean on, that you couldn't imagine life without, maybe they'll be gone one day, right? So why the reason why I say enjoy the moment, because one day you'll be looking back on these moments as the good old days, right? But if you can figure out right now that you're living in the good old days and you act like it, when those times come, at least you can look back on the memories and say, man, I was enjoying every day and I was appreciative, you know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed the human experience. That's why I preach so much to stay in the moment and stay, keep love in your heart and be like be thankful, you know what I'm saying? Before you get upset, before you get mad, before you get jealous, be a little humble and just be thankful for what you got. That's cool. They got that. Maybe that's what they need to be happy, but don't let your happiness be, kind of like downplayed because this person got that. No, man, remember you was happy before you seen that. So just keep your happy, bless other people. And just remember, man, one day, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be your turn to go. And just make sure that you live your life to the fullest until then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Somebody was in the chat saying prostate, according to TMZ, it was pancreatic cancer. Okay. It didn't say prostate. I'm not sure if the two are related, but it says pancreatic cancer. That's what TMZ is reporting for those of you guys who are confused about it. Now, well, thank you so much, Fila. I appreciate you hopping on. Let
All
me
the
see
time.
if
You know
we
that.
can find a quick stat about it. So basically on Google, it says that this is something that kind of runs in a lot of people's families. It's inherited genetically, and it's responsible for 10% of the cases. Let me see. Well, da, 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 da. It says other things that can increase the risk is smoking, obesity, chronic pancreatitis, and age. So your family history makes a difference if you have it in your family, if there's obesity, smoking, age, all of those things. So make sure to keep your health in the forefront and get your checks. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys on the next video.